Hey guys, welcome back. What I plan on doing for this video is creating my pumpkin farm and also my reed farm. Now, a lot of people have asked me to use my XP and enchant a weapon. The problem, or enchant an item. The problem I have though is that because I don't have any bookcases, like the highest level I can get seems to be 5. So it seems kind of a waste. So until I get my reed farm established, I can't really... It doesn't really seem worthwhile. So that's what I want to do today. I want to get my pumpkin farm put up. And I want to get my reed farm set up. The pumpkin farm is basically going to be a carbon copy of the melon farm. So I'm gonna make that right now, but I'm gonna skip it. I figure you guys don't need to see the same thing twice, so I'll bring you back when that's done. I've made a few changes to the melon farm, just the way it looks. I haven't put the delay on it yet. I may fiddle with that in a minute. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get the pumpkin farm made, and I'll bring you guys back in a minute. One other change that I've made, somebody suggested it in the comments, was to remove the torches off the floor. And I think the reason they made that comment was because they claimed that the torches took up spawning spots, which could be true. I'm not sure. I figured I'd do it just in case. So as you can see, all the torches have been removed off the floor. And I've put a few up in the ceiling, kind of like this, just so it's not completely dark. But the slime seem to be spawning pretty well down here now. I seem to be getting more than enough for what I need. You get quite a lot of slimes, like, I mean, one big slime gives you, anywhere from kind of 10 to 20 slime balls. By the time they break up into all the little babies and all the different versions. How many did I get? So I got 17 from those two guys there, which isn't too bad. I mean, probably not going to use, tons and tons of sticky pistons anyway. Oops. But yeah, I just wanted to show you the slight change to the slime farm here. Anyway, seems to be working well. I'm going to head back up and carry on. Welcome back, guys. Okay, I've finished the melon farm. As I explained, it's pretty much a carbon copy of the pumpkin farm. It's a carbon copy of the melon farm. I've put these blocks in here for now because I don't have enough pumpkin seeds and I don't want this one growing that way. I suppose technically I could remove these. It's just that one square there that I need to block. So yeah, that's pretty much done. Obviously, we haven't had any growth there yet. What I want to do now is my reed farm. Now, I spent a little bit of time trying to decide what size to do it, basically. And I've settled on a pretty small farm, to be honest. It's only going to contain 20 reeds. The reason for that is because, although I need quite a lot of reeds to do the bookcases, once I've got the bookcases, I'm not really going to need that many reeds, if any, to be quite honest with you. So yeah, so I don't really need a huge reed farm. It's just going to have 20 reeds, 10 per side. So I'm just trying to work out the best place to position this now. Again, it's probably going to use pistons. I don't have any right now. I need to make more. These should just be regular pistons though, not sticky pistons. So it shouldn't be too bad. I've got quite a bit of iron. So yeah, give me a minute to think up what kind of design I'm gonna do, and I'll bring you back in a second. Okay, guys, I think I've settled on the kind of design that I'm gonna go for. All I need to know now is, or all I hope is, that it's gonna work. But we will see. We will see what happens. First thing I'm going to do is put some cobble down here. and in here for that matter. Like I say, it's only going to be 2 rows of 3. Sorry, 2 rows of 10 reeds. So we're going to have... Our reeds are going to be here and here. These 2 rows. So I might need to go and get some more dirt actually. So actually, if I dig this dirt out, then I can use this. Oops. Yeah, I've not really done any kind of semi-automated reed farm before, so this is going to be interesting. Okay, so the first level of reeds is going to be here, on top of this. And we are going to want... let me think about this. Okay, I need some of the nicer blocks. Our pumpkins are doing pretty well. Because if I put these pistons there, it's going to break it off at the root, which I don't want. Because then I'll have to replant it. So it's going to have to go up a block. Like there. The only problem with that is that I'd prefer to keep the redstone out of sight if possible, and I'm not going to be able to achieve that very easily if I put that there. What about if I lower the reeds one, maybe? I suppose I'm actually going to have that problem regardless, because even if I put the pistons there with the reeds on this block, does this even power it, is the question? Let's have a look. Have I got any stone? Oh, I got 2, just enough. No, see, it doesn't work like pressure plates work. I guess I need the power going to... It has to go to the block. This is where knowing stuff about redstone comes in handy. And I don't know anything about redstone. What's the easiest way for me to power those? Okay, I'm gonna take my piston up into just outside, and I'm gonna experiment with a few things, guys. I'll be back in a minute. Hi guys. Okay, I think I've got it. Might not be the cleanest redstone design in the world, but it seems to work. I've done one side already, and now I'm just repeating that on the other side. I need to dig out. I need to dig out a little area behind here, which is what I'm doing right now. This gravel's a bit of a pain. Because I'm so kind of unfamiliar with redstone, it's something that I keep having to go back to this side to kind of figure out what I did there and make sure it's the same. So I need to go down a little bit here. I think I actually need to... Oh God, gravel, get away! But that's cool. I mean, this is one of my main focuses, really, was to really try and get up to speed with redstone, because right now it's just so alien to me. Get rid of all this stupid gravel. Nearly fell down there again. Okay, I think we're getting there. Right, so if I remember rightly, we had repeaters all along here. Yeah, repeaters. They, when I connect redstone to them, of course, if I've got enough. They send, so obviously power will come from a pressure plate again. Kind of very similar to what we've got now. First, I need to invert these, I believe. Right now, obviously the torches are powered on. Let me put the pistons in place as well. Let's fill this in. As you can see, the pistons are okay. All of them apart from that one. Oh, I missed a redstone torch. Are powered on, which obviously is no good. We want them powered off and powered on when we step on the pressure plate. So basically the setup right now is that obviously power is just going from these redstone torches through to this block, which is then powering the pistons. But we need to invert it, so okay, that's not right. Why did that kind of... Oh, I know why. Because I put redstone here, it's getting power. There's a loop because it's going from this repeater to this block, to this power, to this redstone torch in a circle. So what I'm going to have to do is... gravel, go away. Is just take it back one block, I think. And that should stop that from happening. Yes, okay. So I'll need to just take it back a block. Just so it's a little bit further away from there. Oops. And now the signals are inverted, the pistons are closed, which is their default state. Now all I really need to do is get the water in place, tidy up these walls, and hook it up to a pressure plate, and that's pretty much it. Just trying to think of the easiest way for me to achieve the pressure plate here. Where is the middle? The middle is where this cobble is, by the way. So the middle is right here. So I need to bring redstone dust up here. Should be able to. I'm going to fill most of this in as well. I don't want mobs or anything spawning down here. I think they can spawn on redstone dust, I believe. So we don't want that. Okay. Kind of confusing myself a little bit here. Okay, I'm gonna get the shell of the building in around it so that I can see exactly where I am, and we will go from there. Okay guys, we're nearly done. We've got the pistons in place, we've got the pressure plate to turn it on and off in place, and it seems to be working fine. All I need to do now is get the water in. I have an infinite pool behind me already, so let's get my buckets out. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do the floor. I'm going to need some half slabs, I think, so I'll just make those real quick. There might have been a few too many, but never mind. After this, there's still 2 more farms obviously I need to make. We've got the wheat farm, and then we're also going to need a mushroom farm of sorts. So we will see how that goes. Didn't need to break that one. Yeah, whatever. So yeah, let's fill the water in. I'm gonna fill. I don't have to fill every block, I know, but I'm going to, but just so I haven't got the noise of trickling water, which kind of bugs me a little bit. Looks like we need one or maybe two more. Oops. There we go. Now the plan is to put half slabs over the top of it, because that's the only problem with reeds, is that they need to be next to an actual water block to work. Let's see what we can do at the front. Obviously this is narrower than the other ones, so the front isn't going to be exactly the same, but we'll do that. That looks pretty cool. Okay, I think we are done, guys. I'm going to fill this in with stone just to make it look a bit tidier. Obviously I need to move this ladder because it's kind of oh dear, what's going on here? I wonder if I have a water leak somewhere, or if one of these stones here has cut it off somehow. Ah, that's not a good idea. Okay, I've probably just screwed up all my redstone, so give me a minute, guys, and I'll get back to you in a second. Okay, I fixed it. I'm not really sure what happened there. It just seemed to break for unknown reasons. Ugh. Seems to be okay now. Of course, you don't have to cover the water, but it's easier if you don't have to jump in and out all the time. Okay, that's done. Let's go and get our reeds and let's plant them. Oops. I think what I'll do for the next episode as well is one of the things I want to do is, obviously, you know, the mob spawner that we have. I want to instead of having, you know, using 10 swords to kill, you know, a whole bunch of them, I want to use, you know, some splash potions on them. See how those work out. You know, that would save me a lot of swords and a lot of time. So as you can see, that when I step on the pressure plate, it doesn't damage the root plant. So in theory it should work, but I'm not really going to know until it's all kind of ready. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it grow, and actually I'm probably going to go and find a few more reeds, and I'll bring you guys back when the farm's a bit fuller. Hi guys, welcome back. Okay, our farms are pretty much ready to go, but before we do that, we've got some zombies we need to take care of. I haven't been standing there for long. I stood next to stood kind of like by this glass tube for about 10 minutes, 15 minutes tops, so it seems to turn out pretty good numbers. Of course, you get the odd one or two that die. Nowhere near as much as there was the other day, obviously, but still not bad. So I got loads of zombie meat. But yeah, anyway, what I'd really like to do, I'd like to do another one of these, but with skeletons, so I can get some arrows. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna head back up top. I'll take you to the farms, and I'll see you there. Okay, guys, we're back at the farms. I figured we'd harvest these one by one just to show you them all in progress. The melon farm is full. I haven't put timers on these yet. Again, it's just something I'll have to do a bit later. But let's go ahead and get our melons. I'd rather not have to step down into the... Oh, it's not a huge deal by any means, but... I also understand that the next update will mean you don't have to have tilled soil for melons and pumpkins, which will be cool. But we got a stack and a half of melons there. Pumpkins, I don't see me harvesting them all that often. It's not quite full. I think they could have another 2 in there, but you know, I'm not gonna need 1,000,000 pumpkins. But it's still a nice thing to have. Oh, hello. They grow pretty quick, pumpkins, though. And now onto our newest farm, which is the wheat farm. It's not fully grown. Some of them haven't grown yet. Some of them have grown a little bit, but let's see how this works. Yeah, seems to do its job. Doesn't destroy the bottom ones, obviously, because saves us having to replant them. So yeah, hopefully in the next couple of episodes I'll be able to put make a proper little enchanting room, get some bookcases around it. I think the maximum is 30, so we are going to need quite a few reeds to do it, but we'll get them eventually. Got a good supply of melons coming in now, though. Way more pumpkins than I'm ever going to need. But yeah, that's about it for this episode, guys. If you've got any suggestions on what you want me to do next, just let me know. Another thing as well is as of this video, I'm going to start having a download link to my world in the description below. And it's only there just in case you guys want to play around, or whether you want to try some improvements on what I have here already. Be my guest, and if you do find something that works better, please let me know. Thank you for watching, guys. See you soon.